That's better. That's better. No, really, there isn't anything better to look at on Earth, in the universe, whatever. And it's going to connecting, right, okay, I know it's doing it. Yeah, it says MS, yeah, I just want to moan about my fucking, I don't want to moan about my fucking, that's not what's happening, right? That ain't happening. I just want to get fucking drunk. I'm back. Thank you for coming back. It's cool to have anyone hang out with me. I gotta get more smokes though. We can't be fucking around here. We can't be messing around doing whatever. Gotta get some fat smokes. Some fat smokes. You can leave strands of hair. My fucking hair gets my fucking hair. It's not even fucking, just hair. Just strands of hair. Let's make a day of it. Reconnected. Wow, how smart. You know what else I did? I went to that Chat GPS like an A. There isn't any such thing as artificial intelligence. It only does what it's programmed, like any other machine. Anyway, I went to this thing, fed it about half a dozen things I'd written as critique me. So it did. It fucking did. And it's just like, I thought this hasn't been done by anyone. This hasn't been built by anyone who knows how to write a bit of score. And if they do, no, they don't anyway. It's been done by someone who can only count to 4. Most people, half a pound of tapani rice, half a pound of treacle. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you listen, switch on your radio right now. I pretty much guarantee whatever you listen, they might make it to 8. But that's just going to 4 twice, right? Whatever. It'll be like that. And every time you ask this fucking AI, write me this, write me that. I went to it and said, oh, write me a sea shanty. Sea shanty, and it did. It was, some bits of it were okay, like lyrically bits. Yeah, it's cold in here, but I'm fucking hot. Some of the lines in it were very, very good. Some of it I thought they're like they've been pinched. They've been half-inched. And crowbarred in. I'm trying to get tobacco. I can see some bits of it. These have been half-inched of someone else. Hi. These have been half-inched, so but I let it run. I read the whole thing and just thought I could critique this, but I ain't gonna. But I'd realize it can only count up to 4. So I went back in this Chat GPT and I said, Give me 4 bars. We'll stick to 4s because it seems to be able to count to 4. We'll stick. Give me 4 bars in 6 over 4. So going instead of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like we'll do it in 6s. It couldn't do it. It tried something, but it was fucking really awful. Really, really awful. But I didn't have to use it. Pink Floyd Money, that's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 7 over 9. That is a good time signature. But you'll notice not everything they write is like that. Only that one. But yeah, I like that. Money, that's a good time signature. Done things at 5s, things at 6s, things at 7s, done it loads of things. Yeah, there are, you can hear loads of deviant wildlife inside that way. Don't know if you can see. At the window screened off, people can't see in here. But I don't, this is my fucking bedroom. I don't want people looking in my bedroom. No, I don't want that. Yeah. Oh, it's spitting out the cardboard. Yeah. But I am not having a great time with this MS thing. And someone invented a kind of drug to fix. I say fix. I love Pink Floyd. I used to love them when I was a little girl. When I was quite young, I really liked them. I still play a bit of Pink Floyd. Most times when I'm not thinking what I'm doing, I'm just running through things I already know. Like, you'll hear all kinds of bullshit from people. What inspires you? What influences you? They'll come out with fucking bullshit like, it's politics, or it's the leaves in the trees. It's this, it's that. It's fucking none of that. It's other people's music. That's all. Other people's music is what influenced them, as if they're trying to say to you, oh, if music had never been invented, I would invent it. Fucking bullshit. What other nonsense? What's inspiring them, influencing them? Other people's music. That's why they all only count to 4, I expect. No, I'm not desperate for smoke, but I want to have this. Yeah, the MS, that's what I wanted to moan about. God, some of the symptoms are just... No, we're not even going to bother. We're just going to stop now and get a lighter involved immediately before this falls to bits. God, yeah. Yeah. The MS thing. What's this one? Disequilibrium. If you've ever been on a roundabout and then the roundabout stopped or you've got off, not while it's spinning, that's like what it is. But when it stops and then you try and walk away after it stops, you just can't literally walk straight. That's what MS is like. So I put you on a big roundabout, spin it at speed. I spin it at speed for fucking 3 or 4 minutes. Stop it, and then say, I can make a cup of tea now. Like, you'll be all over the shop. It's the bit of it's brain damage, isn't it? And the bit of my brain that's got pretty much most damage is a bit called cerebellum. So it's doing fine, like playing piano, like writing your name. That shit, it's in control of all that, and it's pretty damaged on me. Like, I'm not even meant to be using that head. I gotta force. I'm a southpaw. I'm a southpaw, I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed. And I'm noticing it more and more. I'm more and more right-handed, like I can barely strong enough to hold that. Oh, you got a machine. I like machines, you know. Computers, machines. Why do you like machines better than people? Well, I only have to punch my instructions in one time and they immediately obey. And that's why machines are better than people. People, I mean, you can punch your instructions into their absorbent little faces all day and still won't get it. A machine, you're like, here, this, and that. It just happens immediately. I like that. I like that. But yeah, and that's this whole side of me is just as weak as a kitten. I wonder if I could do it. Let's try. I did it! Look at all these strands of hair now. I've got to get these immediately when I see them, or they're getting in smokes, getting in food, getting in tea. I don't want to be eating strands of hair. There's plenty happening outside. Little gulls. They're always there. Little wood pigeons. They're trying to find mates. They're just chasing each other around. They're just doing what wood pigeons do. Fine. Deviant. Yeah, deviant wildlife. Having sex in my garden, making more wildlife, whatever. Whatever. My dad was a southpaw. Good on him. It says my father. It says my little sister. It says my stepmother. In fact, my father is as you get there, you won't find a right-handed pair of scissors. And things, it's like Flanders off The Simpsons, like the left Orion. Everything's for southpaws. Have you not got any right-handed scissors? No, there aren't any. Yeah, do what I have to do and use the other ones. But I think we'll just get for round numbers here. Try to backwards. About 90% of people are right-handed. So you're gonna be used to, say, fencing or fighting or doing something. You're used to meeting like 9 out of 10 people who you combat. They're gonna be right-handed. So you're very used to dealing with that. But they're not fucking used to dealing with left-handed people. So when you come at them from that side, they're like, what? If you go in some kind of very old castle with a very narrow staircase that people were, there is going to be widening the way that it's going to suit people to hold weaponry in their right hands so it doesn't scrape off the walls. Left-handed people will know how to manage that. But you throw a bunch of right-handed people into a left-handed staircase, they're kind of well, it's called sensory motor cortex. It's not going to be programmed to fucking deal with things done in a left-handed way. So you know you've got them already. Oh, what else? Oh, that guy Andrew. I want to get married, Andrew. I want to get married. That was me, right? He's like, I'd be honored. And talks like fucking Prince Charles. Like, and well, in the UK, this isn't in the USA, but in the UK, you call them like little posh people. It's one of those. And fucking pissed all over my floor made me lose my temper. Like getting police in my house is, well, he's not alive now, he's dead. Well, you would fuck with me in not a nice way, wouldn't ya? Wouldn't ya? That was silly, wasn't it? Probably smiling up at me right now. Smiling up at you. Smiling up because he's in hell, that's why. So smiling up at me. Hey. Yeah, he died, you know. What a shame. Just about a year ago. Oh, the weak case in court. It got thrown out. This Ireland sheriff is like something at the Wild West. Listen to me, I'm telling you. My proper sheriff, big wig, big fucking robes on and everything. I just sat there like, I'll just wait this out. So I did. And the guy said to me, oh, you got it. I admonish you. Admonish is like shouted at like son's like, what are you doing? You're gonna get in so much trouble talking to you like that. You don't get fined. You don't get, obviously I'm not in prison. Didn't get a fine, it's like the lowest punishment. These people can send you to prison for life. If they want to, they're able to do that. I just said to myself, it's fucking, you know, and that's probably what'll happen to you. So I thought, right, fine. That's not what happened, but I didn't know what to admonish. I was just thinking, what is happening? And this guy looks down at me. So no, they just said, no, you're admonished. Slammed this fucking gavel on their fucking pole like a hammer thing, wooden hammer. No, it's just looking up like that. I guess now go home. What are you getting into now? I've seen Alan Partridge, an old TV show. So no, I'm going home. I'm going to keep out of trouble. They had all these guards there and things. I'd already kind of seen them. And I thought, oh, there's the guys who are going to drag me down prison for life. I wasn't just up for growing some weed. Not just that, it was a charge called production, which is, they're a supplier. What? And then the Andrew, because I was like, and the sheriff had clocked this immediately. This is separate from the weed thing. Andrew's like, no, the girl, that tiny little girl, the girl hit me. And just like that. And the sheriff's just looking at him like, tell me what happened. like that. And she goes, no, she is. The girl hit me. It went on for hours. I'm surprised I'm alive. Yeah, you're not fucking now. I'm surprised I'm alive. Like that, blah, blah, blah. The sheriff's like, are you angry? She doesn't want to get married. And he was like, yes, I'm angry. Like that. Yes, I'm angry. And then the sheriff goes to Andrew. Are you an alcoholic? And Andrew said, yes, why? Yes, I am. Like that. And I thought, what a dumb thing to say. And I only spoke to him a couple of times after that. And now he's dead. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, well, Dean, you won't be trying to fucking... You won't be trying to send me to prison again, will ya? Will ya? I would say that'll teach you, but he's dead. Wait his legal limbs budge up, I'm on my way. Just got me a big sack. Yeah. And then try this with me. You tried that with him. I want to get married right now. Immediately. When I was in this court thing, this is before Andrew went on this stand, like to say, God, put this fucking evil witch in jail. Put her in prison for life. Before Andrew did that. They were trying to get in this. They thought it was someone I just met. Like someone I just met on the internet. And then like 2012. I was living in Glasgow. I've known him for about 10 years. It wasn't someone I just met. I did it for years. Years. See, the very first time I met, no, not the very first time. Second time I'd met her, I went down to London. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, you go up to London, somewhere up north, so technically I'm going down the way. But this is just what you say if you're in Britain, a British person. You always go up to London. And he's like Chinese, half father from your, like me. Probably not as white. I'm like pretty white. But you see, like, my fucking back's my head's my fucking face, neck, all of me is fucking white. Why, I'm pure as a driven snow. I'm really white. But Andrew isn't like that. He's like half Chinese. People were mean to him when he went to quite a good school. And people were fucking mean to him because he was like not white. You know, the only people who were nice to him and his mother, you'll hear a lot of bad things about these people. But they were the only, not even that they were nice, they just had impeccable manners. Jacob Rees-Mogg. You probably read a bit about try to move my feet. That's why that's wobbling. Where Jacob Rees-Mogg and his family, they were the other people who were polite. You'll hear a lot about Rees-Mogg and things. I don't know the guy. But I don't know his family either, but Andrew did. And said to me, have some more wine, Tabby. Oh, why, Andrew, you know, That's how I knew I'm in love with Andrew. I could just spend the rest of my life with this guy. I went down London, right? Stayed in this hotel. And Andrew's like, now come and get you for breakfast. He did come and get me. And we went to this, it was so high. It was really high up in the air, like up in a top, not just in the air. It was way up at the top of a really tall building for breakfast. And I remember thinking, who the fuck can have breakfast at this height? Who the fuck can eat food at this height? He said to me, have a bottle of champagne for breakfast. And I thought, this guy's a keeper. What else did we do? He took me to Churchill experience. We went together. But he took me, was his idea. Went in Churchill experience. We went planetarium. It was like so much into space. Like so much into it was ridiculous. But I don't believe in any of that. Nobody's going anymore. But the ISS, what, the International Low Earth Orbit Station is 250 miles away, if that. So you believe that flying in a circle, 250 miles up, you think that is space travel. Okay. Gosh, I've been telling people for years, there are no such things as satellites. They're just balloons. And people just looking at me quizzically like, well, she just says what she thinks. She thinks what she says and says what she thinks. Means what she says. She says what she means. There are no satellites. And then it's like, no, but it's from China. Oh, so they flew that all the way to China. No, all the way from China to USA. Nobody noticed anything. Wouldn't the other satellites notice? And I just got, but you gotta remember, I'm in the UK. I've been caught on it. I've had people, all right, let's get your little feet to the fire there. Let's get this going. No, but there are satellite detector vans. Government is spying on me through the walls to check if I'm looking at television sets without a government license. And I'm like, you sound like a mental patient. Okay? Let me just throw this at you. Government isn't spying on you through the walls. They don't have vans linked to space via satellite. They're not spying on you through the walls to check if you're looking at television sets without a government license. Fucking bullshit. Go on, say it. Conspiracy theorist, almost there. But you know you're fucking insane saying that. Government is spying on me through the walls with the vans linked to space to check if I'm looking at television sets without a government license. You sound like a fucking mental patient. But go on, say it. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You fucking know I ain't. Government isn't spying on you through the walls to see if you're looking at television sets without a government like this. Well, British people believe that. They believe that government are driving the streets of Britain in government vans with satellites on top that are linked directly to space, so they can see if you're looking at television sets without a government license. These fucking people are insane. Okay, I'm the one dying of brain disease, but you're fucking just mental. What would someone say to you? Government are spying on me through the walls. You're like, no, they're not. Okay, call me it. And they're desperate to say, conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory that government aren't spying on you through the walls. Okay? Okay? I don't believe that. Let's look how many court cases where that's been used as evidence. Let's have a look. Oh, none. What a surprise. But yeah, I'm the little girl who's been called a conspiracy theorist because I don't believe government are spying on you through the walls. Through the walls of your home. Government aren't spying on you through the walls of your home. Go on, say it. I've never met someone who's brave enough to say, if you don't think government are spying through the walls, you're a conspiracy theorist. Well, they ain't. They're not driving the streets of Britain with satellites linked to space, spying on you through the walls. That's not a thing. Yeah, and at great risk of someone calling me a conspiracy theorist, I'll throw it at you again. I don't know, it must be 7, 8, 9, 10 times so far. Government aren't spying on you through the walls to check if you're looking at. Talk about fucking policing what you see. Government aren't spying on you through the walls. All the British people, any British person who could see this is like, and they're desperate to start screaming, it's a conspiracy theory. Desperate to scream that at me, but no, how stupid it is to believe that someone's spying on you through your fucking house walls. Like, what fucking nonsense is that? Like I say, there have been loads of cases of people, they call them TV lies. I don't have any TVs. I don't watch television. You all know that. Oh, look, some tobacco. Yeah, so I'm the conspiracy theorist who doesn't believe that government are spying on you through your walls, through your house walls. You don't believe government are spying through the house? Nah. What fucking nonsense is that? Desperate to tell me I'm a conspiracy theorist. Well, duh. But just can't say it. I'm sure I had something to say, you know. Anyway, that's gone. It's when you get, I'm getting stupidly near to be 50 years old. I'm stupidly close to that. I go on these dates apps. Planet, what a fucking horrific name for a shagging app. For an app to find females, Plenty of Fish. God, that is awful. take this with a pinch of salt. Take it to the text, man. What the fuck ever. If you're like having sex with males, females, whatever you're doing, and there is fish happening, something's gone pretty wrong. Plenty of fish. And then years ago, before there was any internet, you find these fucking like pictures of females, tail pics downstairs. Finding pictures of that, and you're just like, what? Why? Who wants to see that? And then eventually you'll be 13, 14, 15. Boys will be the same age, and that's the only thing they want to see. And you just think, what is wrong with these people? But anyway, in those days, there wasn't internet where you could just go and look up female urethra. They're just, that's where your piss comes from. They're just somehow, okay, it doesn't matter how weird whatever you're thinking of is. Someone's into it. And people are into that. Anyway, before internet used to come in magazines, think of the paper cuts. And I don't know, okay, he wants to have a wank, so he's gonna like, do this outside where anybody might be walking their dog or whatever. For some reason, I'll fucking hopefully never know, people would be looking at these kind of pictures and thinking, I know where I'll put, I don't want to take this home. If my parents find it, I'll be in such trouble. So put it in a hedge or something, and then some small children would be along the next morning walking to school, and they'd think, what's that in the hedge? Pull it out to get a look. Oh, what is that? Why? Anyway, Twitter, and they used to call these blue magazines. You think they'd call them, I don't know what they are now, pornography, but I don't know, what do you say when you're going to buy that? It's very important that I see udders and see urethras and fart holes. Very, very important for me to see turds, where the turds come out. It's so important. And the periods hole. This is very important. Anyway, someone who fucking entirely should know better decided, and they called these blue magazines. A blue magazine, I'm trying to think of a colour that will do it justice, but I can't. And that's what someone, I don't know who, came up with, call these, that's what these call. Yeah, naked people. Films, this way he's called blue movies. Anyway, someone at Twitter thought, we'll make this thing called Twitter Blue, which sounds like a oh, there he is. Twitter Blue, which sounds like a fucking pornography magazine you'd find in a hedge in 1988. So we'll call this Twitter Blue, which sounds like a 1980s pornography. Twitter blue. Like, damn, I'm not gonna click that. I know what'll be on there. I've seen this in quite a few hedges. And who the fuck gets like that anyway? And then they were like, oh, well, I'm done with her. So throw her in a hedge. Fucking deviants, that's who. You need to be living at some of these wood pigeons. Yeah, that's what you gotta be living at, some with wood pigeons. DoorDash! I'm off for DoorDash. I'm on a mission, by the way. I'm doing this on purpose. God, look how much I've drank of that. It's not rum in there now. That I don't even think they've got the same labels now. But this, what was in here? Tesco's white rum. That's what was in there years ago. But I'm not as fucking, do you know how hard it is to get glass bottles? I'll tell you what. There's a little beach if you go out my front door and just keep going that way. Go for seconds, you'll be on a beach. Sand. Pure sand. Lots of sand, just sand, and then there's sea there. You'd stand me on this beach for a whole fucking decade. I would never, ever, ever, ever think you're next to me. I'm elbowing you like, hey, see if we take a bit of this sand and mix it with some potash. A few other things. Get it stupendously hot. We could make this substance, it's solid, yet transparent. We could call it glass. I would never have that kind of fucking bright idea. Which is pretty amazing. Are you looking at glass, touch glass, looking through glass, touch glass is solid, it's transparent. Who the fuck? Why? This is amazing. Yeah, the wine too. Don't be perturbed. It's an MS thing. Oh, MS won't kill you. You'll choke on something or have bed sores. But it's not MS. Fucking, if they didn't have MS, would they have killed them? No? Right, okay. It's MS then. They're always early, those pricks. Wood pigeons, they're always early. But mind you, they're outside all the time. See, if I had to live outside all the time, I'd lose the will to go on. I just think, you know what, fuck it. Yeah, I've got wings, whatever, that's how I'm gonna get up this high. But I'm jumping off. I'm not flying. I'm done with this shit. That's what I'd be like. is kicking in that I have to say, if you can have I got all dull, like, if you can have half a bottle of wine and be like, I'm totally okay. You're doing okay. Many people haven't learned how to do that yet. It's okay too. When the shit hits the fan, I'm the one with all the weed and all the booze where I live. But yeah. Yeah, like... I should quit this and do another video with this title. I gotta grow some balls. But I'm not transgender, I don't want balls. No, I mean get some fucking courage, you fucking moron. No, this I'm talking to myself. J.K. Rowling. I've never read a book. I've read some. J.K. Rowling, her mother, this lady who read Harry Potter. Her mother died of this thing I've got. It was called Anne Rowling. Not J.K. Rowling. Anne Rowling, that was her mother. Died of this thing I've got. I don't give a fuck about fucking... blokes who like to wear female clothes. What the fuck? She built this thing called Anne Rowling Clinic. It's a brain clinic. That's the one I get here. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's a real thing. I've been inside it. I've been in it. It's a real thing. I had this brain scan, right? Then this fucking someone for the eye ophthalmologist. So for the eyes hospital rang my phone and I thought, fucking hell, I'm in trouble. These people fucking never ring. So I answered the phone. Hi, good morning. And the guy said to me, I need to have this confirmed. I've got your MRIs. Images back. It's multiple sclerosis. I'm confident to diagnose this as multiple sclerosis. I need to get this confirmed. And I thought, okay. He says you'll get an appointment to discuss them. MRI images, you'll get an appointment. I did. So I went and met the guy. He's got like my fucking head on the screen. I tried to deny it was me. You've got brain disease. It's incurable. You've got incurable brain disease. You're gonna react in some type of way. So that was how I reacted. I was like, no, 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 not me. That's a stock image. It's not even me. This neurology guy is like, there's your little ears, little teeth. See? I could see it was me. I knew it was me, but I'm like, nah, 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 nah. There's a stock image. No, I know it now, but see, at the time I was just like, nah, deny. No, that's not me. It's like, is that you in the cookie jar with your hand in the cookies? Is that you with all the cookies smeared around your face? So I'm like, nah, it's not me. Nah. Fuck all to do with me. That's why, but everyone reacts in some type of way. Usually they're just like, they can tell it's them. I can tell it was me. They can tell it's them. They don't like being told, oh, you've always wondered what you're gonna die of, right? Well, no, you know. I sussed out all that, but you gotta react in some type of way, and my immediate reaction was, no. God, I've turned so boring. All I want to get on about is brain disease. Whatever. Yeah, when it comes to get out of my when it comes to this, that, the third, I'm just in that I don't give a fuck. See, if I didn't die this, or if you don't, MS, if it's not that, we'll just die some other way. It's so unfair. I've got such a high IQ. It must be at least double that if I say. It's probably triple. Probably triple. No, they're not big deviants. They do that in November. About November. Around where I am, they were doing that in November. They were on eggs. They're either just hatching or they're about to hatch. Fucking ain't seagulls, is it a herring gull? This gull, that they're fucking herring gulls. Like I say, I'm quite close to the sea. They have seagulls. They have business being your They're waiting for food. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're waiting for food. Mm-hmm. This is in the UK. I helped in a Ralph kind. It's Ralph, I'm helping. In a kind of Ralph kind of way. Helped people make a TV show about how much I don't like seagulls. But yeah, I've heard my channel. It's just me on my microphone, hammering keys. It's like, how many seagulls do I want in there? None. I can't see. Starting here. Work with me. Following. They'll separate. And that's that. Pretty much. Okay. Kinda. A bit. Hey God, do you know what else happened? I invited someone into my home where I live. I call it a tiny home. Someone in an actual tiny home would say, later from there. Whatever. Invited someone. I've had mice. I've had loads of mice. I killed so many mice. But I like that. I love dead mice. Killed quite a few, but I catching them on glue, then smash their fucking heads in with a hammer. Like that come to mind, stay at mine and be easy. So from outside London. You're not Scottish if you're not seeing your fucking breath. So not from here, I invited them into my home. I just want you to help me clean up after these mice. I'll get there. I try to make friends with the mice. I try to make friends with them. Mice coming in my bedroom. 1 night. 5 mice. 5. Don't know what the fuck. They're climbing up my sheets, climbing on my bed, staring at me, coming this close, staring at me, coming in my room. You're just making me angry. So I either way left. Not find them immediately. So I got loads of, where are they? There aren't any cigarette papers, and I seen this little commander guy for a while. I need some gunpowder. Get me gunpowder. Brought me a little bit. What do you want that for? No, I'm not frightened. Just tell me. I don't want it for anything. I just want it. Got that. Then got all these cigarette papers. Got all these cigarette papers. Rolled a tiny bit of gunpowder. There must be some in here. This served me. I knew it would have got baby wipes, bank adapters, some fucking makeup, some opioids, ear scoops. There must be a way for me to see these. These things. I know it's probably hard to see. Okay. These things, cigarette papers with gunpowder rolled in them. This is like found 5 mice. I didn't do it deliberately. I fell asleep with the door open. I'm like, didn't even think. Yeah, well, obvious bit. I didn't think much, did I? Okay? Okay? This is gonna take me a long time. Okay? 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 There must be some kind of way. There must be. Okay? Now I knew this immediately. I knew this was going to be. This is an all day thing, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay? 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 So I'm like this little commander. Like little an SBS guy. What's SBS? They're just like the SAS, but boats. Instead of special air service, they're a special boat service. No. I don't want thermite. I just want gunpowder. I used to be able to buy these when you were a little boy, little girl. I used to be able to buy these in shops that called them bangers. It's like the tiniest bit of gunpowder rolled in something, whatever the equivalent was of cigarette papers. Let's have one right now. Little cigarette paper. Put a little gunpowder in here. Fucking roll it round, okay? So I trapped the. I'm like, no kind of sleeping. You want to be in my bedroom. You're in my fucking room all night. No, you ain't leaving. But I made about 100 of them. Not mice. Not make 100 mice. Make loads of bangers. So when you throw them on the floor, they do make a bit of a flash. and a bit of a scent, a bit of smell. So I just started throwing them at mice. I knew it wouldn't kill them. No. I got them. And one mouse, it just stood in the corner with its back to me, and it just had the air of, what have I done? Like, you fucked up majorly. That's what you've done, son. You have fucked up. I'm throwing bangers at it, and it was just so done in, it didn't move. Whatever. Fuck you. I'm screeching at everything. I should title this Thread for a Dying Woman. So yeah. Where are they coming from? We went through the kitchen. I should have done a stream entitled that. Entitled The Kitchen. And showed, well, here's what I bet 6,000 pounds is about. Probably just over $1,000. Now they've not even put in 2,000 pounds worth. Gosh, I'm doing this thing. I'm gonna get more drunk than anyone you've ever seen. And then I'm gonna drink more. I'm telling you. Not a bad sheriff. I'd be in prison. I'm be streaming. This prison. This sheriff said to me, I admonish you. Admonish me. Shouted at me. Like, you're very naughty young girl. I'm fucking nearly 50. Quit talking to me like that. I thought they would send me to jail forever. It's fine. It's already thinking. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Punish me. Punish me. There's fish quite near me. No, not plenty of fish. Not that. Not that. I'm hoping for headaches. Anyway, I'm off to listen to some sea shanties.